Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I have had quite a few people ask me if I was going to do another book haul. Now I have to be honest, I haven't bought a lot of books. So the last time I did a haul was back in February, and since then I think I only bought 10 books, and most of them are new releases. I got an order in actually I think it was on Friday that was from a book outlet, and there was 3 books in there, and the rest are new releases. So I'm trying to read what I have, but a lot of these I'm really super interested, so I've been pre-ordering them. So I'm only ordering like 1 or 2 books a month, and that's it. So the first one, I just got it last week. It's by Alexandra Sirawi. It's First We Were Four, and I believe it's young adult thriller. The way it's said on the back is a haunting modern day folktale. Basically, it's 4 teenagers that sort of make like a little club, and they lie. And then before, from what it sounds, it almost sounds like after a bit, it almost becomes like out of control. A secret society for the 4 of us. And then, but then others want in. So it's almost like it becomes almost like a, it's a thriller. So anyway, so that's, I just got it last week and I already want to read it. It's got about 400 pages. So this is the sequel to Ivory and Bone, and it's by Julie Eschbach. And I already read Ivory and Bone, loved it. It is sort of like a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, but prehistoric time. And I absolutely love the first book, so I ordered the second book, and I, pre-ordered it, and now I have it. And oh, that cover, isn't it just awesome? I love this. This book I got from Book Outlet, one of the 3 that I got from Book Outlet. Oh my goodness, there's no dot on it. That is so weird. They usually do a dot on it. I decided to wait to see if it was going to go on Book Outlet, because at the bookstore it was like $26 or $27. I mean, that's just... that was in there. That's cool. So this is the second in the Witchland novel by Susan Dennard. And the first one is called Truth Witch, and it's about witches. And one is a truth witch, and the other one is a thread witch. And they're really, I guess the friendship is really awesome. And this is the second book. And I don't know if that's a series or a trilogy, but I just got it because it was super cheap. And then I'll have it when I'm ready to start reading them. I think I'll wait till there's a few more books in, because I despise waiting for the other book to come out. Yesterday I just finished Daughter of the Pirate King, which I absolutely loved. And then I realized that the other book doesn't come out. It's only a duology, I believe. Or maybe not that one. But it's a series or a trilogy, and the second book only comes out in February. So now I have to wait till February, and I don't like that. I'd rather read them all at once. So this, again, is a series, so I'm not going to be reading it right away, but I thought I'd get it. It's by Renee Ahdieh. I read her The Wrath and the Dawn duology. Absolutely loved it. So this is Flame in the Mist. It's about this girl. Because she was born a girl, the only future she has is to become a bride. So she's on her way to, get married, and they get attacked by the Black Clan, and she has to disguise herself as a boy and infiltrate the Black Clan to find out who is trying to kill her. So it sounds really good. Now, this book, she is becoming one of my favorite authors. This is Mindy McGinnis. It's Given to the Sea. Now, I was going to start reading it today because I just finished 2 of her books just last week and I absolutely loved it. But then I realized that this is a duology and the other one doesn't come out till, what was it, April? So I'm not reading that now because I don't want to wait till next April. So this is Given to the Sea. This girl here, they live close to the sea, and every so many years they have to give someone to the sea to sort of like appease it so that it doesn't flood their land. But before that she can give herself to the sea, she has to produce an heir, which she's not too keen on the idea, and I don't know why. So I think I'm going to wait. I want to read it right now because, like I said, from Mindy McGinnis, I've read Female of the Species, loved it. Not a Drop to Drink, loved it. And then A Handful of Dust, really liked it. Wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still a 4-star. Like, it was still good. And so I can't wait to read this. Now, the next one I've already read because the minute that I got my hands on it, I had to read it. It's the 3rd book in the Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy, and it's A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I absolutely love this book. I read it like in a few days. It didn't take me very long at all, and if I wouldn't have been working, I probably would have read it in 2 days, but it was absolutely good, and I'm super excited that she's going to be doing some more books in that land, in, you know, with some of the characters. So I can't wait for that. Now the next book is the 2nd book in a duology, This Savage Song, and this is a book about every time, I don't know the second, because this is the 2nd book, but it's a duology, so I can read it all at once. So I'll probably read that really soon because it's all finished, so I can just read it. But the first book is every time that somebody does something bad or not good, a monster is born, and there's different types of monsters. And there's a monster that wants to be human, and there's a human that wish she was more like a monster. So, and that's by Victoria Schwab. So it's a young adult book. Can't wait to read that. This here is The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner. And there's 3 or 4 books in this, and it was super cheap at Book Outlet. And this is a guy that's super good at stealing, and he gets caught, and then they, the way he can get out is if he becomes a thief for the king's scholar, and he's got to steal a hidden treasure from another land. So sounds really good. Can't wait to read that. This is the 2nd book in the Conspiracy of Us novel. The first one being The Conspiracy of Us. The second one being Map of Fates. And it's supposed to be really good. And the blurb on it is a Da Vinci Code style thriller for teens. So sounds good to me. And they're not very big. And the third one is either just coming out or is going to be coming out soon. So I got it on Book Outlet and it was fairly cheap. It's like $4 or $5 or something like that. Now 2 more books and then that's it. Not that many books. This is the 2nd book in the, I believe it's a trilogy by Kirsten White. The first one being And I Darken. And this one is Now I Rise. And to tell you the truth, I know it's fantasy, but that's about all I know about it. And I can't wait to read it. Now, the last book is The Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. Now, I haven't read Lady Midnight. I'm at that spot. I can start reading this trilogy because I've read everything else before. But this is the sequel to this is not coming out till 2019. So I know there's a new spin-off series that's going to sort of go like the Angel one. What's it called? Clockwork Angel. That's it. So it's going to sort of go in between these. And so you're going to have to read that one before you can read the next one. So I might wait till closer to May or maybe December, because they're fairly big. They're about 700 pages. So then I can read Lady Midnight, Lord of Shadows, and then I can read the other book, and then I'll have to wait a year for the end of this. But apparently the end is like, it just crushes your heart. So I can't wait to read it. But anyway, this is all about the shadow hunters. Like I said, I've read all the Mortal Instruments, I've read the Infernal Devices, and all the books in between. So I'm ready for Lady Midnight. So I'm going to be starting that fairly soon. Within the next 6 months, I'm going to be starting that. Now, like I said, I'm not buying a lot of books because I'm trying to read what I have on my shelf. There's only like a selected few that I want to buy. So I want to ask you, and since I'm not going to be doing a lot of book hauls, instead, do you want me to do maybe a video about what I read that month and what I thought about the books? I wouldn't mind doing that. So let me know. So that's it for this book haul, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.